I want to tell you a little story here about something that changed my life. You will probably find it very silly, but to me this was a complete game changer. See, this is my motorcycle here, and I've done a lot of modifications to this one. One thing that I did is that I put grip warmers here, because we live in a cold climate here in the north of Sweden. So it's quite nice to be able to get some heat in your hands when you're driving in the autumn or in the winter, which I do sometimes as well. Anyway, I had been using these grip warmers for quite a lot of years, and then there's a little switch here that I've installed to turn them on and off. And when you've been riding your bike for, let's say, a decade, that little mechanical on-off switch vibrates until it's broken. So that one, it went to electrical switch heaven. So I decided I have to replace it. And I am an engineer, so when I do things, I do them very thoroughly. And now we're talking like mental illness thorough, which is not a healthy thing. Sometimes it can be. If you design a building, you don't want it to come crashing down. But there are things when this can be too much as well. So anyway, what I did, I removed all this stuff, got hold of the electrical system and some cables and stuff, and I cut them to perfect length, and I replaced with a new on-off switch. I put some heat wrap here, and I did like the perfect installation, and everything was really nice and tidy. And then when I'm just finished, then there's this little bracket here you can see with which says on this one. And what I realized is that I have accidentally installed the switch 180 degrees upside down, and you cannot turn it around once you put it in the hole. So I realized I have to take it all apart and put it back together again, so to make sure that it says on. But you know what? That was my old self. This was in, I think, 2017. So that's about when my life started to change. When I realized, well, actually, it's probably not worth 2 hours of work just to make sure that it says on instead of like now, because now it says no. Maybe that's what the switch was trying to tell me. No, don't flip me around, it's fine. And you know what, it works perfectly fine, and the only person in the world who's gonna get annoyed by this is me. So I left it there, and I've been running my grip warmers now for 3 years since then. And I'm so proud of myself that I managed to leave it upside down like this instead of flipping it around. And just, you know what? It's good enough. It works. It's done. Done is better than perfect. That was the first time, I think, in my life when I actually started to live by these words. Done is better than perfect. And now, every time I ride my motorcycle and I see this switch, I feel great. I'm proud of myself. I'm so proud of what I've done. I managed to mount it upside down. And this is, I promise you, this is one of the most important things that has ever happened in my life, that I managed to do this. Because since then, I started to implement done is better than perfect principle in other areas of my life as well. And you know what? My life quality has improved immensely because of that, because of this little electrical switch. So, dear no switch, I salute you. You have changed my life for the better. Have a really nice weekend.